your video celebrates women with very slim bodies, then you will be nominated for Video of the Year. Bang, bang, shots fired. Love bugs, what's up, what's going on? So as you guys know, the internet has been going crazy because Nicki Minaj has been going on rants from like yesterday for like this whole entire week. It's been between her, Safaree, her, and freaking Taylor Swift, and then Katy Perry jumped in the mix, and I just wanted to put my little 2 cents into it. So let's go ahead and first talk about the tweets that Nicki Minaj had put out. So first of all, she said, if I was a different kind of artist, Anaconda would have been nominated for Best Choreo and Video of the Year as well. Then she also went further on to say, when the other girls drop a video that breaks records and impacts culture, they get that nomination. If your video celebrates women with very slim bodies, you will be nominated for Video of the Year. I'm not always confident, just tired. Black women influence pop culture so much, but are rarely rewarded for it. And then, all in a sudden, bing, 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 somebody wants to chime in. And that was none other than Miss Always Gets the Video of the Year, who has a very slim body, and her name is Taylor Swift. She goes on to say, I've done nothing but love and support you. It's unlike you to pit women against each other. Maybe one of the men took your slot. Oh! And then Nicki Minaj says, huh? You must not be reading my tweets. Didn't say a word about you. I love you just as much, but you should speak on this. And she at her to make sure she knew who she was talking to. So then Taylor Swift, she wanted to make sure she replied, and she said, if I win, please come up with me. You're invited to any stage I'm ever on. And then Nicki Minaj goes to finish it off by saying, I'm so glad you guys get to see how this stuff works. Taylor took her music off Spotify and was applauded. We launched Tidal and were dragged. So let's go ahead and talk about this. Guys, let me know what you have to say about this down below. I want to know what you have to say. Okay, so now that you started writing, let's go ahead and see what I have to say about this. So, as far as Nicki Minaj going off on a rant, I don't think that although she said somebody with a slim body who would have gotten Video of the Year, I mean, there are several people that she could have been talking about, such as Britney Spears. She could have been talking about Taylor Swift. She could have been talking, I mean, she didn't say any skin color, but she did say the other people. And she could have been talking about Miley Cyrus, perhaps. There's so many different women that she could have been talking about. But to be honest, she's making a lot of sense. This is like how that one year, we all remember when Kanye, wasn't it for the VMAs, if I'm correct, where Kanye did one of these. I'm gonna let you finish that. But the person who should have won Video of the Year is my girl B. Beyonce should have won. You know, and drops the mic. So that is actually kind of just pretty much saying the same thing that Nicki Minaj is saying, but she didn't make a fool of herself on stage. She kind of just took to Twitter, but there's so many people that look at her on Twitter that it kind of did the same effect. It went viral. And to be honest, I really feel like she's making some type of point. A lot of people I see, they're getting on her because they're saying you have a fake body and it's nothing compared to their bodies, blah, 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 blah. But to be honest, and I've actually said this, according to your body type, you are judged a certain type of way. And I've seen people on the street, Caucasian slim chicks. I mean, maybe even black chicks that are slim, super slim. They wear shorts all inside of their pum pum. I mean, super short shorts, pum pum shorts for true, like real pum pum shorts. And they're just walking around like it's nothing. I seen one today all up in that she bought crack. And then I'm like, if I would wear something like that, even though I don't have the biggest booty, it would be like, oh my God, how is she walking around like that? Kids, cover your eyes, just because of the difference in body types. And that's exactly, I think, some of the point that Nicki Minaj was trying to make, as well as how black people do tend to influence different types of cultures, but yet they're not necessarily put out there the same way that Caucasian people. When you think of pop, a lot of times you mainly would think of Caucasian people, and I think that that's exactly what she's saying, and I totally understand what she's saying. Even here on like things like YouTube, you see the same thing happen, where if someone does a sponsored video, and I might just talk solely about this on my other channel, Some More Love TV, just to talk a little bit more and get a little more in depth with the whole sponsorship stuff. A person like Michelle Phan, you know, they get their sponsored videos, no one cares, no one makes a big deal about it. But then if a black person does it, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing a sponsored video. What are you doing? You know, it's a big thing, and they get shunned for it, for just trying to make some money for things that they love doing. And it's horrible that the world is like that. And I also saw what she meant when she said the whole thing about Taylor took her music off of Spotify, and it's like, yes, oh my God, you've done the best thing. But then they created something like Tidal, and it's like you get dragged. Oh my God, I can't believe they're trying to charge for music. Oh my God, they're trying to make money, blah, blah, blah. And another thing too with the whole Tidal thing, I think that it's a shame that black people, they don't support other black people a lot of times. It's like everybody's just trying to bring each other down as opposed to helping to uplift. I think a lot of the other communities, Hispanic, Asian, African, I mean even African, although those are still black people, I feel like they stick together and help to uplift each other. But something like Tidal created by black people, that everybody's just like, oh my God, I'm not paying for that. You know, I mean, I was one of those people, I can't even lie, just like, oh my God, I'm not paying for this, ew. You know, like they're trying to charge for music, but I could find it somewhere for free. You know, things like that, and it is messed up. And that's the reason why a lot of people, black people, don't excel. So now let's go ahead and just get a little further and talk about what I just saw recently when getting the information for you guys, that Katy Perry decided to chime in. And you know that her and Taylor Swift, they were actually pretty good friends at one point, but I guess somewhere down the line things kind of went left with them. And it just, now she's coming in, she's chiming in on this whole mess. I'm just trying to find out what it was that she tweeted. Oh yes, so she says, finding it ironic to parade the pit women against other women argument about as one unmeasurable capitalizes on the takedown of a woman. Okay, and I think that was the only thing that she really said. Yeah, because she just wanted to chime. I guess her and Katy Perry, Katy Perry and her had some type of falling out, and yeah, she felt like she had to mention that. She also went on to say the real travesty is where is the shine for the bitch better have my money video, when VMA eligibility period was 7/7/14 to 7/1/15, and the gem dropped 7/1. So she's making sure that she makes her voice heard, and just kind of, I guess, wanted to chime in on these things that are going on with, because I guess she felt, I kind of felt like Katy Perry just wanted to jump in, because she just felt like, you know, it's going. Let me jump in while it's still hot, while it's still going right now, because, you know, this is when people's going to see me right about now. You know, I got to say what I got to say. This is my time to shine. You know, I just felt like it was kind of like, you know, just try to piggyback off of something else that was going down and take those jabs in it. But, you know, because I felt like Taylor Swift, she kind of jumped in on it when she seen Nicki Minaj going off on her rant, but nobody ever said anything about Taylor Swift directly. She never mentioned Taylor Swift's name until Taylor Swift kind of came for her. Then she mentioned Taylor Swift's name. She's like, oh, you want to be in this? Then I'm going to put you in this. You know, that type of thing. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. I just felt like Katy Perry it was just like what? Bitch, what? You know, it was what? You kind of had to do one of those head things like, what are you talking about, girl? Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing your comments down below. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Later.